And Wired reports on questions swirling around Facebook over that video that shows the killing of an Ohio man we've been talking about this morning. Police are now hunting for Steve Stevens for the killing yesterday of Robert Godwin Sr. Facebook says in a statement this is a horrific crime, and we do not allow this kind of content on Facebook and are in touch with law enforcement in emergencies when there are direct threats to physical safety. CBS News contributor Nicholas Thompson is editor-in-chief of Wired and joins us now from San Francisco. Nick, it's good to see you. I'm sorry it's for this terrible. This story is heartbreaking and horrifying at the same time. I can't imagine what it's like for the Godwin family looking at that video. So help us understand the policy as it stands now at Facebook. And do you think that this incident could now change the game?
I think it's entirely possible that this incident could change the game. The way it works right now at Facebook is that when something goes live, it's not filtered or stopped before it goes up. People watch it, and if they flag it and say this is objectionable content, then it goes to people who work for Facebook, who can then work to possibly remove it. But it's a really complicated issue because sometimes violence can be uploaded by the perpetrator and sometimes it can be uploaded by people watching, trying to prevent it. So it's a very hard thing for Facebook to sort out.
It was up for 3 hours, Nick. Is that a long time?
It's a very long time. It's longer than you would think. You would have thought that this could have been taken down faster. It may have been because it was a Sunday. It may have been because it wasn't flagged quickly enough. But that absolutely should have been taken down much more quickly.
Your magazine, Wired, reports that Facebook has resisted using algorithms that could prevent this type of video and content from being shared. Why are they resisting it?
Well, there are a lot of complicated issues at hand. One, of course, is the nature of the platform, right? When Mark Zuckerberg created it, he said he wanted everything to be as raw and visceral as possible. He wanted people to feel like they could share anything. And that's good for the most part until something like this happens. So what Facebook has to do is they have to decide how much filtering they want to do before something goes live and how much they want to do afterwards. When you filter something, it goes up. There are issues that are raised to free speech, and there are issues that are raised sometimes because videos can be helpful. Right? If you think about the video that was posted yesterday, and imagine it hadn't been shot by the perpetrator, but had been shot by someone witnessing who wanted to use the live video feeding as a way to try to stop it. That's an entirely different case, but it's the exact same video. That's why these issues are complicated.
Has Facebook's philosophy towards this been evolving at all, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely. Facebook's philosophy towards its responsibilities has absolutely been evolving. In the very beginning, Mark Zuckerberg thought of it as just a platform, and everything goes out there, and we don't really have a responsibility for what happens on it. Now, Facebook is taking it much more seriously and saying, wait, we're more of a publisher. We have to be more engaged in it. What I think will happen now is Facebook will have to, A, look at their algorithms to try to understand whether this can be stopped, and B, think about the culture. There is a real culture of violence that has perpetrated itself inside of video sharing and social media platforms. And can that be changed? The decisions that platforms make really do shape the culture and the way people use it. And there may have been decisions Facebook could have made at the beginning, or they can make now to limit this kind of behavior.
All right, Nick Thompson, thank you very much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.